Welcome to DROD'S MMA and Boxing. The fight that everyone is talking about this weekend is Kell Brook versus Errol Spence. Now, Spence is a sharp puncher. He sticks to the basics, doesn't make many mistakes. He's fundamentally sound. He keeps his hands up. He uses a powerful jab, and he works the body very well. He's also always balanced and in good position to throw a good punch. For instance, in this clip, I noticed that Spence realizes he's in a bad position, and immediately he starts to retreat to keep himself from being countered. This attention to detail and positional awareness sets him apart from his opponents, and I believe would give him the advantage in this fight. Spence is a hard puncher, but what I noticed is his body punching is what sets everything up, and it sets him apart from his opponents. When fighting orthodox fighters, he likes to get his foot on the outside of their legs and take advantage of that position and land clean, hard body punches to their ribcage. This position gives him the advantageous position to throw hard shots without being countered. He's also hard to counter because he keeps his hands up and he quickly brings his hands back to his face to protect himself when he throws the punches. These assets, this fundamental, these basics, these things that he does is what makes him a solid fighter. He's not a fast and well-athletic person that we notice in guys like Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. What makes Errol Spence a star is that the fact that he has good fundamentals, he sticks to the basics, and he executes very well. Spence is a dangerous because he's a southpaw fighter. And from his stance, he's able to land cleanly to the body and hard punches, and he's able to throw punches at angles that could hurt Brook and keep him off his guard. Now, saying that, Brook isn't a slouch. He's just as sharp, and I noticed in the Triple G fight, he too can be sharp in bringing his hands back to his face. That's the type of Kell Brook we need in order to make this a competitive bout. He can't make the same usual mistakes as he does with lower tier opponents. For instance, he likes to keep his hands down and throw low jabs. If you throw a low jab when your hands are already down and they come back from a low position, clearly you're going to be countered very easily and take unnecessary hard shots. This is something that he's going to have to avoid doing. I noticed he struggled against southpaw fighter. He usually looked off balance. And being off balance against Kell Brook, Errol Spence, just means he's going to take clean punches. His head comes up high. His feet get squared up. This could result in a very bad situation for him. Brook seems very uncomfortable against southpaw. He looks off balance. Plus, I noticed he switches stances a lot. I believe this has to do a lot with him not being used to fighting southpaw and just being uncomfortable fighting with him as well. Being off balance and switching stance at the wrong time could result in a knockdown, even a trip that may be considered a knockdown. It's very risky, and I don't think he should do it at all. He needs to fight sharp, just like he did against Triple G. He needs to be elusive and stay off the ropes, because even though he's elusive, the difference between Triple G and Errol Spence is that Errol Spence is not looking for the head. He's looking for a stationary target, which is ding, the body. This is where Brook will have to endure. Spence is a terrific body puncher. He keeps his hands up, and he needs to stay balanced and be quick with his jab, because after the second round, I'm assuming that Errol Spence is going to be looking to counter Kell Brook's jab. Either he's going to try to come in inside with a hook, or he's just going to try to come over the top. But I believe he's definitely going to be looking to counter that after the second and third round. He cannot afford to be out of position. I notice he likes to bob and weave. Well, Errol Spence likes to hold the head and land his own power shots. This is something that he needs to try to avoid. And if he could, make this fight look more like the Sean Porter fight and try to rough him up a little bit. He also needs to be really careful and protect himself at all time. He can't allow himself to have mental lapses after breaks and after clinches and what I call scrambles, basically where both guys are vulnerable. I believe Spence will be looking to land a clean, hard shot off of the break, or basically, like I said, these scramble situations. He's going to have to be very careful that he does not allow that to happen. In fact, he needs to be the one to try to take advantage of the situation and get a clean shot on Errol Spence. He has more experience than Errol Spence. As much as everyone is on this Errol Spence hype train, me included, he has not fought anybody yet. We don't know how he's going to respond when he gets punched. We don't know how he's going to respond through adversity. And I believe that Kell Brook is going to have to come forward. He's going to have to stay off the ropes and prevent going backwards. He's got to take the fight to Errol Spence. I also noticed that a lot of times when Errol Spence does get hit, he does go in retreat mode. So he's got to continue landing punches and continue to push Errol Spence back. The accuracy in his punches are going to be key in doing that. And that's pretty much it. And I think he needs to also get to Errol Spence's body too. He can't allow Spence to be the only one landing body punches. He has to land his own body punches. That's pretty much it. This is DROD'S MMA and Boxing. Leave a comment at the bottom. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to smash the like button at the bottom. Deuces.